Welcome back, everybody. This is the day after the Pikmin 1 ending. This is May 26th. I figured we're talking about doing a co-op, and we will. But I figured, maybe what about just a nibble, right? What if we just have just a nibble of Pikmin 2? I gotta, get the controls down, right? I gotta understand what all is going on in this game. And while I was sitting here, I noticed that there is an introductory cutscene that explains the lore that we will hopefully be seeing here at any moment. I don't know how long it takes to get that certain cutscene to trigger, but that answers my questions for how Pikmin 2 came about. What's going on, Chris? Welcome. Good thing I started late tomorrow. It also plays if you start the game. Okay, we can just start the game. We can just hop into it. Okay. We can just hop into it. Good thing you start late tomorrow. Beautiful. All right, yeah. Picked a good day for Pikmin. Sound, yes, it's all good. So we want to do... Let's bump sound effects down by 1. Music stays. I don't notice a difference. Is it, like, it feels so quiet. Is it quiet? Is it, like, really quiet? I can't bump it up too much more. It's at -2 decibels. Which is what I have everything, all the games that I play are at that. Sounds fine? Okay. It looks quiet on OBS. I can adjust it on my end by just turning up the volume. Oh, here it is, opening cinema. Here we go. Hokotate Freight is a long-haul deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olimar, crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar mission. There, he was aided by indigenous creatures, which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Hokotate Transport Company, ran into financial difficulties. Captain Olimar. Planet Hokotate. Hokotate Transportation Company. President of Hokotate Freight and local employee Louis. Olimar, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad. Quite up. Sadly, I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden Pick brand carrots was eaten. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, we have no means to repay it. Olimar, what is that? You brought that back as a souvenir for your kid? Treasure, 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 money, money, money. Initiating valuation of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 pokos. This thing's worth 100 pokos? That's more than a year's salary. What? There are more on that planet. They can repay our debt. Louis, you dolt! Look alive! You must depart immediately. With Captain Olimar. What does Louis sound like? I need a voice for Louis and Olimar. Alright, yeah, so this stream, this is like the OVA. This is like the prequel to just get everyone kind of set the story for Pikmin 2 co-op. Sacho, the old fella. The fat cat, Sacho. So this game introduces the mechanic. Uh-oh. We don't need to watch it again. I hope there was nothing we missed there. Valley of Repose. And Louis' dead. He's dead. How did he fall out? The cover's on. Bzz. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert. Danger. Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment. Look. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we turn them into killers and predators and monsters. In Pikmin 1, could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. I don't think... That's what the image I'm pulling here. Chip. You must help them quickly. Press B to call them with your whistle, Captain Olimar. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry farther. Remember? Talking about the Bulborb. Bulborb's getting his ass beat. These things don't fuck around anymore. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin and release to throw it. Oh! It's doing the weird fraction. I don't like that. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just re-established my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his condition. Louis. Did you hear that deep? I can't even go that deep. Louis. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Why is Pellybot saying don't back... Oh, no, they don't backseat. Okay, Pellybot saying they don't backseat. Yeah, we have a well-behaved chat room. Thank you for noticing, Pellybot. Good first message. Or was that your second? It's been 20 minutes. Yeah, your first one was you're screaming about your organs. Your organs were missing or something. I don't know. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. I'm getting sick of the robot voice. Press start pause to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. Did you say earlier? Crash lands on a planet while on the job, barely survives. It's lucky and finds Pikmin. Thinks about family all the time. Finds all the parts to build a ship. Return to his company. Get a souvenir. Taken. And now he has to go back to pay off his debt without even seeing his family. Yeah, they really did kind of throw him right back in, didn't they? Day one's very cutscene heavy, okay. I'm glad I did this solo then and not co-op. Just this part at least. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press L to move the camera behind you, R to zoom, and Z to change angles. What did she want me to do? What did they just say? What the robot, what the spaceship just tell me? I wasn't, I kind of zoned out there. What's going on, Lucas? Made it to the sequel? Or sorry. You already made a sequel to the first one. We did. We made the sequel ourselves. As well as, Peak Hacker. Throw the Pikmin on the bag. I threw the Pikmin on the bag. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to what she asked me to do. It's a she now, by the way. I got sick of the robot voice, so now it's like Cortana. Now grow Pikmin at the onion. I wasn't paying attention. I can't call them. I threw them on the bag. There's the onion, but I can't call them. They won't listen to me. They won't come to me. There's a branch in the way. Can I throw them past the branch? Guys, we have to start over. Walk up to it. Up to the onion? I wasn't paying attention. What did she want us to do? Okay. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. The seed, the onion, ejected, just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. Hang on, I can't speak to chat because we're getting too many cutscenes. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. You can use C-Stick to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and even direct their movement. You can disband your squad with X. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling pick carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright, big boy? Why not throw the Bulborb corpse? Surely, if we taught well, they've seen me throw. Are they visual learners? Probably not, because they don't seem to understand the concept. Stop doing the sexy spaceship voice. It's making me very uncomfortable. Cutscene. The onion ejaculated more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mother ship. Reviewing Olimar's report, it seems repeatedly tapping A lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. You guys didn't tell me number 2 was so horny. Oh, I need to check something. Lucas, are you still here? I don't believe you're in... Okay, so... Here's like... do you want... Would you... Could you join the Pellymoon Discord? Or would you prefer if I just set up a... like a private DM group to set up the co-op? And then I have to figure some other stuff. I gotta do a lot of planning for this. Because I also may have... You can join the Discord. Alright, I believe... Does that work still? That should take you where you need to be. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do some plan. I gotta get some schedules together and do some planning for that and see what I can make happen. And I believe everyone else is in there. There's a little bit more interest than I initially anticipated. So I actually might have to set up like 2... I might try to set up like 2 lobbies for that. Depending on everyone's availabilities. There was too much interest. But I'll give everyone a Pikmin role and set up a Pikmin only chat to do scheduling. Don't mind sitting out. You did do it recently, If I need to see... Right now I have 5. Well, okay, I might have 5 because because one of my friends just did like a sunglasses reaction emoji to it, which means he might be in for it. I need to ask him when I talk to him tonight. Hopefully I'll be talking to him tonight. I'll ask him if he's interested, and then I will look at the roster and see who all wants to do what. And this one does not include Mike. Which is why I would love to run another lobby. I'd love to run another session with Mike, because his availability is usually a lot more sparse than most people's. Mike's would be like monthly. Mike's lobby would be like once a month. I think it'd be a lot of fun, though. I still think it'd be fun. We don't need this, but I'm going to... No, let's just do the bag. We'll do the bag. I'll ask Pick Hacker to make an 8-player mod. Please do. Yeah, go ahead. I know you got him on speed dial. Go ahead. Grab his attention. How hard could it be, right? How hard could it be just adding player count equals 4 plus 4, right? Return. There, I did it. I just gave you the function. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, X to take solo action, and Y to change positions. You've talked to him before. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's rad as hell. I hope they're a cool person. Why stop at 8-player? Why not 32? Why not a 32-man PvP Pikmin? Okay, we have a little bit of time. I have some stuff to talk about. I was watching the GDQ 2025 speedrun for Pikmin 1 that was done on the Switch version. And the Switch version, guys, I'm gonna be honest, is like busted. It's actually overpowered. It's pretty OP. The Switch version is so much... The Switch version, I would say, is noticeably easier. And I have a list here. Where did I put it? Switch version is the advantage of GameCube and the Wii game combined. Okay. Well, so here's the changes that they acknowledged. You can throw Pikmin a lot further. Like, significantly further. The range we have here, this is like... The range I have there that's shown is maybe almost doubled. The motion controls from the Wii version had insane range. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. That's where they're pulling from. This with motion controls is interesting. This was... Hang on. This is originally for the GameCube, right? Yeah, I mean, these are game... Well, no, hang on. When did the Wii come out? 2006. Pikmin 2 came out 2004, right? 2004. So it was originally GameCube, and then they remade it for the Wii with different control schemes. Actually works incredibly well. Huh. Whenever I get to the Wii era, when I get to the Wii era for like Zelda, at some point, I will need to get... I'll have to get a Wii controller. Probably like a third-party Wii controller. And either a sensor bar, or you can also use a candle, but I don't really have anywhere to put a candle. I'd probably just you can get a sensor bar, I think, for like 20 bucks. I'd probably do something like that. One downside is that the GameCube version has a crushing glitch, where Pikmin can get under treasures or enemies, fall out of bounds, and die. And for some reason, it's much more frequent in the Wii version. Oh. Is there a patched version? I don't know how common this is, because I don't play old games very much. Not really. And it seems it's like hit or miss if there is a patched version of a game that has like quality of life features. I didn't look into this. Pikmin 2... 2004. Is there like a patched mod? That's Pikmin 1 remake. I don't need that. Probably not. This game probably doesn't need that sort of thing. There's like overhauls. I just see an overhaul regrown. Not what I'm looking for. Probably not. It's probably not. That's fine. That's fine. This one doesn't need it. Cutscene. Here we go. Rote. The Courage Reactor. That German? I see nicht wieder Raul something at a bar. Nicht wieder at a bar. And then that's do not recharge. That's English. Connect correctly. There's like 10 different languages in this. Why? There's like 10 different languages on this battery. So does this all say the same thing? Yeah, Duracell sponsorship. There you go. Pretty much all packages have a lot of languages in Europe. Okay, that makes sense. But this is the American version. This is the American version of the game. Right? It should be. Yeah, this is the USA version. Nintendo had a lot of product placement in the GameCube era, didn't they? Because there's also the Dole bananas that... I believe Dole was the original. In Monkey Ball, they used Dole bananas, and now they just use generic bananas. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. Will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. Oh, what? Huh? We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. Ellibot says she stubbed her fucking toe when she recorded that line. However, to communicate with Hoko Tate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. There's some specific treasures to the Japan versus NTSC PAL, but I don't think there's any between NTSC and PAL. Some specific treasures? Japan versus PAL. Interesting. Huh. If you feel like looking for those, I'd take a is there a wiki list of the differences? I find that stuff interesting. Forgot the weed leaf in the Europe version? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? What do you mean? How many was there? Was there 5? Does this add... I want to say this adds purple and white? But I don't remember what the white ones do. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace, boys. I don't know if I read it. You mentioned a while back, you said that the multiplayer version uses this sped up thing that avoids all the cutscenes. We're not gonna have to worry about that. There's a weed leaf in the Europe version, delayed the US release by a ton because they had to change it to a maple leaf. What, is like a treasure? That's funny. It's funny. God bless America's puritany. I don't know if that's a word. Oh, we have the Piclopedia now. Oh, and you can feed them. It's interactable. I didn't know they did this as early as Pikmin 2. I thought this was Pikmin 4. It's like really zoomed in. It's really zoomed in. Okay. Oh, this is very cute. I like that. The dwarf red bulborb. Pansaurus pseudoculi russus. Redbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family. A close relative of the vanilla breadbug, it escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red bulborb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and obfuscation by a prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. Told you this fact? You did. You did. You guys spoiled me on Pikmin 2 lore. That's cool. I wonder, was that established only in Pikmin 2, or did they have like designer notes for Pikmin 1 that's what they were going to do with it? It's in the Pikmin 1 enemy reel too, but you didn't watch that. Did they actually say that? Did they say it's part of the breadbug family? That was just, they had that like locked in from the get-go. They also have the pellet posy. Let's give that one some carrots. You guys like carrots? They did in a small sentence. Okay. The pellet posy. Amplus nutrio. The pellet weed family. In the stem of the pellet posy, one can observe the muscle fiber unique to half plant, half animal species, such as the Pikmin and candy pop flowers. So the pellet posy is a species that can be considered a close relative. Although the ability to crystallize nectar is unique to a small group of the pellet weed family, the fact that these plants reach maturity so quickly and that their pellets contain such high concentrations of the natural nutrients in the soil explain why the Pikmin and so many of the other indigenous species are so reliant on these pellets for sustenance. Here we have the Courage Reactor. We've recovered our first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, and I don't know what they're thinking. Yet I am so happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me now. Or the Pikmin were there for me. Now that I'm reunited with them, I know everything will be alright. It will. Right? Do you know the "Stop talking about Among Us" meme? Not from that descriptor. Not from that description. Why does it still say new? I just looked at it. Go to area selection. Maybe just a nibble. Just a nibble more of Pikmin 2. Just a little bit more. The game's fun. The game is fun. Okay, hang on. Unless they have more dialogue here, I have other stuff to talk about. I think there's more dialogue. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. What is this? Can I play this on stream?
Stop posting about Among Us! I'm tired of seeing it! My friends on TikTok send me memes, on Discord it's
Oh,
memes.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Right? And all of the channels are just Among Us stuff. I showed my champion underwear to my girlfriend, and the logo, I flipped it, and I said, hey babe, when the underwear says, ding, 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 ding. I fucking looked at a trash can, I said, that's a bit sussy. I looked at my penis, I think of the astronaut's helmet, and I go, penis, more like pizza!
Okay, yeah. That's a classic. That's a classic. What's this one then?
Stop posting about... I'm tired of seeing it! My friends on TikTok send me... On Discord, it's fucking... I was in a server, right? And...
Hang on, this one does have a little bit to, like, visualize. Where's OBS?
Stop posting about... I'm tired of seeing it! My friends on TikTok send me... On Discord, it's fucking... I was in a server, right? And all of the channels are just... I showed my...
Duracell D battery.
My girlfriend, and the logo, I flipped it, and I said, hey babe,
The Courage Reactor.
I fucking looked at a trash can, I said... I looked at...
Mario.
I think of the astronaut, and I go...
Mario.
More like...
What is all this? Why is that there? God damn it. I watched like 3 Girls in Panzer videos and I get this shit. God damn it. God, I want to watch it again, though. I want to watch it again. What do I want? Hang on. While we're here, we may as well...
Oh, yeah, I know all about the FCC.
They will clean up all your talking in a manner such as this. They will make you take a tinkle when you wanna take a piss. And they'll make you go Felicia or watch all
Oh,
the friendly
no.
kiss. It's the grand
Looks
situation.
I'm in the wrong account, that's why. Okay, I'm on the wrong account, that's why.
There's no negotiation with the fellas at the freaking FCC. There are
Actually, I don't know if I can show this on
of special interest
Yeah, I don't know if I
groups.
can
Make a
show
joke
that.
about your bowels and they order in the troops. Any baby with a brain could tell them everybody poops. Take a tip, take a lesson. You'll never win by messing with the fellas at the freaking FCC. And if you
They could show it on television, okay? They could show it on TV.
find yourself with some young sexy thing, you're gonna have to do her with your ding-a-ling. 'Cause you can't say penis, so they sent this little warning. They're prepared to do their worst, and they stuck it in your mailbox, hoping you could be coerced. I can think of quite another place they should have stuck it first. They may just be neurotic or possibly psychotic. They're the fellas at the freaking FCC.
I love that one. I heard that when they first posted that. I saw that and that was beautiful. I love it. I love that. That's a great Vocaloid cover. Streams will now forever have the explicit content warning Sag. Probably should. Not. They shouldn't, because I don't know how to set that up. Oh no. Wait. Uh-oh. Was the hold Y for multiples of 10, was that modded? Oh no. It probably was, wasn't it? We're going down just a little bit in quality. Just the teensiest bit. Quality of life stuff. That's fine. In case I have to cut that from the VOD on YouTube, we were listening to... who was it? The Cappuccino on YouTube. It did the Family Guy FCC song with the voice of Tato. You can hold it, it'll speed it up. I'm so used to pressing Y to do that. You also have to, they said you have to tap A now instead of just holding it, which I'm gonna guess that's another quality of life change. Hey, we blew through a third of the day already. Anyhow, what else did I see here? So the throw range is insane on the Switch, and possibly, I guess, also the Wii version. The yellow Pikmin will just throw bombs at enemies. I don't know when they made that change, but that's pretty crazy. You can throw them, like, just in the area, and they will toss their bombs at enemies. They specifically mentioned something called luring. Which I actually, I did in the speedrun. The speedrun, they mentioned luring, which is a pro strat where you just use one Pikmin to hold the enemy's aggro. I figured that out all on my own. You guys remember the boulder spewing beetle? I figured that out on my own. And in fact, I never learned how to beat the boulder beetle until I had to, because I just walked past it because I didn't know how to beat it. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, so they did luring. In the Switch version, I don't know if this applies for other versions, but Switch version, the physics apply differently for things that are rendered versus unrendered. So objects on screen currently being rendered move slightly, just a teensy bit faster than if they were off screen. So speedrunners in particular want to zoom out the camera and have treasures. They want to manipulate the camera, I should say. Usually you want treasures on screen, but you can also have enemies off screen if you don't want them interacting certain ways. That was really cool to learn. Wait, we're in Pikmin 2. But I don't recognize... this area is weird. They do that in the original, not... what did it... Wait, what was that in What? Oh, the yellow Pikmin throwing bombs. They do that in the original, but not modded. They're throwing the bombs. Okay. Huh. Why did they get rid of that feature, I wonder? I thought that was a cool... that was a cool feature. Such a gamer for figuring out those strats. I am. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of a puzzle solver. Pikmin speedruns are so optimized. I want to see specifically the GameCube version after I finish the Switch version. I'm like halfway through it. I want to finish that. And then I want to see the GameCube version to see how different it is. If it is any different. Is this... okay, this is Pikmin 2. Is this the area where we can do the Louis skip? How does that work? That was only day one. You can only do that on day one? Why is that only available on day one? What changed? Was that to get around the bag or something? What the fuck was that? Hang on. What the fuck was that? What? I have to bring this up in my other... I have to look into this. Dude. What is this? I can't even show that. Dude, in the Tato video, one of the recommended things, I can't even show it. It's like... it's a 3D pig with... it's a 3D pig dressed up in certain attire with a particular historic flag in the background. Because I watched like 3 Girls und Panzer videos. God damn it. God damn it. What is this? I don't know. I can't even read that. That's a different language. God damn it. Like what? There's a certain subsection of like anime enjoyers that it makes it really. Uh, Let me look at the context. What's the context? What is this? Maybe it's a historic. It's who is Mitzi Studio? Mitzi Studio brings you cool and epic animation videos without too much regard for political correctness. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look, okay. I didn't watch any I don't know who these people are. I'm not going to speak of them without having actually like looked at their content. That right there is it's a yellow flag. It's a yellow flag. Yellow flag. Where was I going with this? Yeah, Western anime fans have their roots in certain places that are still there. It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Which is great. It's great that we have not that. That's not great. Not great that we. This stuff being kind of like popularized, I think is actually fantastic. That normal people can now consume this content and enjoy it. And it's like usually not weird. It's not like awful with terrible connotations. You can't get to the area above you on day one normally. Oh, okay. Einstein calculated that if you draft and undraft them, they'll live. Caliban, I could have used that. I could have used that information during the Rhino incident, couldn't I? Oh no, sorry. The Rhino incident we were fine there. It was the invasion that we really lost half of the colony, wasn't it? I'm gonna watch that video later. I'm gonna watch it off stream, and I'm gonna see what the hell's going on there. Why they're recommending that to me on Family Guy Tato. And then they got a Bulborb with a big ass dumpy. Okay, we've wasted over half of the day. It's a good thing there's no day limit, right? Make sure to watch it in incognito. Too late. Yeah, it's too late for that. I mean, like, I do like informational videos. I like armchair historian. I like armchair historian. Who else do I watch? Hang on. I do armchair historian, operations room, Montemayor. history buffs. The World War 1 and 2 Day by Day. Time Ghost is the guy behind that, the group or person behind that. All that stuff I like. I like informational videos. World War 2 Visualized, I think, is one of them. Surely it's just an informational video with a very clickbait thumbnail. You know, I haven't watched it. It could be. It could be. It really just could be that. It also couldn't be, but it could be. Started EU4. Started last Friday, and you already have 50 hours. Yeah, should we do... Hang on. Okay, hang on. What's the game plan? Should I keep progressing through Pikmin 2 single player? Or do we hard pivot? Do we hard pivot into EU4 now that I have someone who knows how to do EU4? There he is. There's the big fella. Oh, you can also, on the Switch version, you can zoom out so much further. It's crazy. You can see like a third of the map. EU4 is much better for talking, for yapping. I'm a yap streamer now. I kind of am. It's fun. I totally get it. If you have an audience, what do I have set to right trigger? The zoom. Whoa, what the hell? That was right bumper that did that. Was that in Pikmin 1? Was that Pikmin? Did Pikmin 1 have that? Huh. Now, is it the same amount of zoom? I feel like Pikmin, I feel like the speedrun I was watching maybe zoomed out just a little bit more. This is me coping. I'm coping. But I'm also going to bring it back up here if I find the tab. No, it's about the same zoom, isn't it? Yeah, it's about the same. It's widescreen, so it looks more. It looks like it's more. Maybe they're giving you more information. I don't know. Are they? Do you get more information from video games in widescreen? I think it's dependent. I mean, it's dependent on how the developers do it, right? In Pikmin, you just get more FOV. Okay, so they are. You do see more. I'm not crazy. No, it is more zoom out. It is more. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Hang on. What is it? What is the monologue? I'm not crazy. I knew the FOV was high. I knew the game zoomed out larger. I knew it was... I'm not good at thinking of on my feet here. Sorry, I haven't learned that skill just yet. Speedrun's so optimized that they don't need the extra visual. You know where every enemy is at every time at the high levels. Surely there's some RNG pathing. There is to an extent. I'm sure. Because the guy, like, he had to lure... They actually even made a mistake in the GDQ one for 2025. He had to, like, lure 3 of the polywogs. And he didn't get one of them far away enough, and they smashed one guy. They killed one Pikmin, so he had 39 out of 40. And he had to go and redo. He missed a day. Not in Pikmin 1. If you don't make mistakes, it all lines up. Really? They have predetermined, like... They really don't, like, have, like, a roam? Just a random roam? Like, they will be specifically... It's gamed out or whatever. Let's finish... Hang on, let's finish the day here. Let's finish the day. You guys know the drill. We just spam A. How many do I need for this? 35. How many do I have? 37. I want these. You aren't gonna make it to the first cave on day 2. We spent too much time talking. I get it. I get it. If you have a captive audience, it is really easy. Well, okay, you have to be in the mood for it. If I really don't have anything to talk about, I can't really just pull anything from my ass. Not me. I don't have that skill. But if I'm feeling it, we can spend 40 minutes on... We can spend 40 minutes on a tangent. Cave generation has some random aspects in Pikmin 2. Swooping snitch bug in Pikmin 1 doesn't have a home area. But you move the camera to keep it unloaded in all relevant areas. Rush the cave will save you a full day of nothing. There's no time limit. It's not a huge deal, right? Okay, where's the cave? Where's the cave? We'll rush the cave. Let me grab these guys. We'll go check out a cave. We'll check out the cave. Oh, okay. Right, I said I would discuss this because we were talking about something last night, and I got cut off because the raid went through. Oh, it's behind the wall. Fucking try me. Watch this. You think it's gonna take like 2 whole minutes to break down this wall? It might, because these walls have a lot of health. Louie, get in there. This is why I farmed for 64 red Pikmin. Look at how fast they're going. Yeah, I'll make it. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. If I have to bring anything back to the ship, I won't be able to do that. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When massed, their might is ferocious. Louie, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you're failing your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Press A to grab Pikmin and release to throw them. Call them into a group with B. Press X to disband the group. And C-stick to issue orders and objectives to the group. C-Stick is useful for swarming Pikmin around treasure and enemies, or making them march in a line. They also used a different term in the GDQ speedrun for swarming. They used a different term, and I don't remember what they did. Did they change the terminology, or do they just use a different word in the speedrunning community? They did not use swarming. They said something else. Olimar, Louie, sun'll be setting soon. Call all of the Pikmin to you. This planet's native nocturnal life forms are ferocious, and therefore dangerous. Load your Pikmin into the mothership onion, and yourselves into my hull, so we can take refuge in low orbit. Pikmin in your squad will enter the onion on their own at day's end, so call them to you. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from that hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. Enter this hole with your Pikmin squad? Yeah, sure. I think everyone just calls it whatever? Okay. The Emergence Cave, sublevel 1. I knew what was coming. With a U, says chat. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, press Start Pause to communicate with me. I am not just a ship. I'm an all-purpose support pod. Will now never unhear the ship dirty talking? Good. He ruined Pikmin for you. Going to do unspeakable stuff. When I heard the ship's dialogue, I thought, what would Cortana say? And how would Cortana say it? If I had Cortana text-to-speech, I'd use her. Her voice. Her text-to-speech for the ship's speaking. But I don't have that. I think Windows 10 has that built in, but I don't know how to access it. A citrus lump. Can't joke about without Twitch nuking you. Yeah, probably. Not here. I'm a PNG tuber. Things just don't work quite like that. Kill. Deliver. Okay, so I have a limited supply here. If I lose any Pikmin, they're dead. They're perma. I can't get them back. When they're gone, they're gone. Ellibot asks, there's iguanas in base game, right? Not this one. No, I don't think so. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. She's not into that. Sorry, guys. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. Hang on. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. Windows Control Enter starts text to speech. Is that real? Control Windows Enter.
Narrator dialog, close, button, Alt plus C. Narrator touch requires a touch screen that supports 4-finger input. Narrator touch is not available, but you can continue using narrator with a keyboard and mouse. Press the space bar to continue.
Okay. Wait, what?
Narrator dialog, OK, button, Alt plus O, heads up. Narrator keyboard, exiting narrator.
He scared me. I don't want that anymore. I don't want it anymore. That scared me. Make it go away. 7-Up. 7-Up sponsor. Product placement. He's so aggressive. It also sounds like kind of garbage, I gotta be honest. It's not as clear as it could be, as I would be expecting. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with L, R, and Z, correct? Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Then approach the hole and press A to enter it. Great to enable on someone's PC as a joke. Delve deeper with your Pikmin? Yeah, sure. Try to remember that. Windows Control Enter. Emergence Cave Sublevel 2. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. If Louis dies, can I still keep going, or does the day end if either of them dies? I'm gonna assume it lets me keep going. You can keep going with one? Okay. Oh. Already got the purples. Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. When one of them dies in a cave and you exit, the ship just dumps the body in front of the landing site and it's just a corpse lying there. Oh no, I've used it all. Were they finite in Pikmin 1? Yeah, we got the big MF. Amazing. A purple Pikmin. It has hair and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers? Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. I want to be in charge of the purple Pikmin. I think I like them the most. Astounding! Water is shooting out of the geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Don't exit? No, of course not. We gotta go get our guys first. We gotta go get our guys. There's also some weird trick in the Switch version where, yeah, it's some weird interaction with the yellow Pikmin and the bomb Pikmin. You can like grab them and then cycle through and it will, like, it'll grab Pikmin that aren't in your party if they're nearby or something. I don't remember how it worked exactly. They just teleport up the ledge. Yes. They just like teleport straight to you. It's part of the Wii version. Okay. How much is one purple worth? 10? Holy. Yeah, dude, purple Pikmin rule. They also really like blue Pikmin for the speed run. Pikmin 1 didn't have cycling through Pikmin, which is insane. That is demented. That's awful. You really just have to hope you grab the right one. Or more likely just split them up and try to grab the ones you need, which is also tedious. There's a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere. Retrieving data. Error. I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Press Start Pause to contact me and access the Explorer Kit on the radar screen with L. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. Wait, I think we're missing treasure on the surface. Damn, they kind of slow, though. Wait, I can't go first person? I can't go first person. Was that modded? I can't use my D-pad to go first person. That was modded? Okay. It's not really super necessary. It did help to see what was in the distance. And I could get funny, really close-up shots of all these monsters. Hold the angle adjust button. Like that? Like this? Is this the... I mean, I guess this is... Oh, to see... Okay, I understand. To get a different perspective, see what's off in the distance. I'm gonna miss being able to stare directly into the soulless eyes of these things. I don't know, maybe in the multiplayer version they have that change. Maybe not, because Pikmin Squared is like the magnum opus, I think they said it was. You can do that again in Pikmin 3, okay. Can I get... I need a clean audio file, audio recording of the Pikmin Woe. It's in different mods, maybe 4-player, but that's one of the older ones, okay. You've successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. Sounds like a different pitch. I believe that it's the same one, it just sounds like a different pitch. The other one sounded like a whoa, and this sounds more like a... Sounds like a whoa-ee. Whoa-ee. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. What's this? This is a different one? Is the Pikmin sound over 1 trillion times? How do you do this? What program do you use to make stuff like this? That's DMC. I can't. We'll listen to that in like a moment when I pause the recording. Olimar and Louie, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Okay, so it's an auto day ender. What else? What was I saying earlier? Okay. Something we did not have time to discuss at the end of the last stream. This is for anyone joining us, whoever I may be getting in. But you do not need to join the voice call. I just want to make it clear. It's no expectation. I can solo the whole thing if I need to. You can join it. Well, if we do one, even we probably will. If you do one, you can sit in there with your mic muted if you want to and just listen. You can choose to participate. I don't care. But you don't need to. But you can just hang out. Did we lose anybody? What is Z on my controller? Probably depends on the day and how late we start. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the scheduling for that since I'm gonna have to figure out the scheduling for that to try to work around EU times. I'll have to see what I can make happen. Cause I got one friend. My one friend works night shifts. So he wakes up, unless specifically asked, he starts his day at like your midnight. I'll have to figure, I'll have to do some scheduling magic here. We'll see what we can get set up when I get around to it. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with happy Hokotate savings and loan. After all, besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha! What is this here? Oh fuck, wait, this file is subject to copyright? Ah, shit. Dude, I'm gonna get DMC'd over a fucking Pikmin woo. Awakening Wood? Come on. Come on! You guys explicitly promised me that this game was not like a horny mod. Fun fact, a lot of files in Pikmin 1 and 2 were just higher pitch or sped up things. Saved a lot of storage space on the GameCube cartridge. I see. That is... that's a neat little workaround. Okay, that's cool. I follow the thought process there. Scruffy. Scruffy is a legend. What is this? Pikmin 2 sound effects trivia. Okay, it's a 15-minute video, so I will not watch this on stream, but I will keep this in my other window. The red bulbor. Oculus Kageyami russus, the grub dog family. This large organism has the familiar mandibles and cranial morphology of the grub dog family, as well as the characteristic bulging eyes. As with most grub dogs, the creature's cranium comprises half of its total length and girth. Showing a scarlet abdomen with white spots, this creature is primarily nocturnal, choosing to prey upon smaller creatures returning to their nests. Originally classified as the spotty bulborb, further research has reclassified this species as the red bulborb. Subspecies of varied colors have recently been discovered, but academics are divided into two rival camps over how to handle their classification. Very funny part. I'll see if I can get you a timestamp. Sure. Yeah, I'll watch like a small portion of it. Thing got no arms at all. Even a T-Rex had arms. 235. All right, let me get through the Piclopedia. The violet candy pop bud, Flora Honisius, candy pop family. Research from our most recent expedition has confirmed the presence of candy pop bud in subterranean regions. Considering the microecologies this plant has been found in, one could surmise that it could be found in any cavern regardless of geographic region. Tossing Pikmin into this flower results in the release of purple Pikmin seeds, regardless of the color of the Pikmin tossed in. This variety of candy pop contains robustly odoriferous oils. If candy pop flowers could be cultivated, there is no doubt that the plants would offer multifaceted benefits to the cosmetic, medical, and tourist industries. The snow bulbor, Hansaris pseudoculi frosticus, breadbug family. Like the dwarf red bulborb, the snow bulborb is a member of the breadbug family that seeks to survive through imitating the appearance and behavior of a bulborb. Its pale coloration and blue spots make for easy identification. In particular, this organism mimics the hairy bulborb, but it is of course unable to grow the hair that gives the hairy bulborb its name. However, as the hairy bulborb has been known to lose its hair in certain circumstances, the snow bulborb is an effective mimic that is often mistaken for a member of the same species. The citrus lump. This fruit was dug up from the floor of an icy cavern. It appears that the fruit's thick skin protected it from the frigid cold. It's quite remarkable. The shape of the fruit eerily resembles the president's head. P.S. The labyrinthine underground entrails of this planet are like a completely different world. Don't laugh. Quenching Emblem. I often brag about my inexhaustible supply of self-control, but when I peer at this treasure, I can't help but want to take a drink. Spherical Atlas. The purple Pikmin were somehow able to carry this massive treasure. Today, we measured their physical strength using the ship's onboard beefometer. It seems that they have 10 times the weight and physical power of any other Pikmin. When I throw them, they land with a resounding thud. I've decided to commemorate the cave I first encountered them in by naming it Emergence Cave. Alright, okay. I think we covered it all. Let's check this out. 235.
Pikmin sounds were recorded. I can take the Pikmin sounds you find in this sound dump and slow them down 100% to hear the original recordings.
Meow.
It leads me to wonder who voiced the Pikmin. My biggest hunch is Kazumi Totaka, the sound designer for Pikmin 2 and the voice of Yoshi. But enough about the usual Pikmin sound effects. This is about what I assume to be unused takes. They are at a much lower sample rate than the final takes, and not sped up. I suppose they were early takes. If you do speed them up, they don't really sound like the Pikmin we know. You know, these sounds form a great segue into sample rate in Nintendo games.
Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. This is like a lot of learning. You know I like that kind of stuff. I can't. Now is not the time for it. This was... Hang on, where's Firebirds? Pikmin 2 sound effect trivia by Scruffy. Raw files of how Pikmin voices were created. So glad he's throwing Pikmin carrots and not actually giving you the power to feed them Pikmin. I had to take my dog out, but I'm back now. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, Lucas? What kind of dog do you have? It also did Pikmin 3 sound effects. Have a dachshund. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. I like dachshunds. We don't have too many in the area that I live. We don't have too many dachshunds. There's maybe like one that I have not had the pleasure of meeting on a walk yet. We don't really have any many dachshunds. Oh, I miss my old girl. This isn't, I'm gonna clarify, this is not trauma dumping, but you know, dogs get old. I had a few dogs. I still think about them from time to time. I love them. I do. I really do. We have a bunch of cats now, and cats are great. I do love the cats as well. But every now and then, you know, she comes to mind. I miss her. She's a good dog. She's a good girl. Has some amazing vids on how the adaptive sound system works. But there's some spoilers in that. Adaptive sound system. Adaptive sound system. I don't know what to make of that term. Pelibot, Pelibot bringing the mood back. I'm pretty sure Chris eats by just shoving everything into his mouth all at once. Yeah, like Tutors did. You guys remember Tutors? Love that cat. We love Tutors here. Tutors died a hero. Alright, we beat the day. God, I want to learn about sample rates now, though. I don't understand audio. I really need a crash course in... oh, fucking audio and, like, music theory. At Pelibot, please fornicate with my wife. Pelibot, you are approved to, like, learn that. I want you to take that sentence and learn from it. It's gonna come out real weird. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but it's gonna come out real weird. Pikmin 2's many regional differences, 30-minute video. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier. Pikmin! Oops. I am also going to keep this one in mind. From a very small, this guy's only got under 2,000 subscribers as well. The video's got a lot of views, but this Unmeltable Moth. Pikmin 2's many regional differences. Pretty sure that's where you got the stuff from? You got it from this video? The music in Pikmin 2 adapts to your environment. If there's a treasure nearby, the music changes. For enemies too, fighting enemies, spider warts, etc. The music when you're playing as Louie is also in a different tempo. Interesting. I mean, what if...
For reference, sample rate is the number of times per second a continuous signal like a sound wave is converted into discrete time signals for a computer to play back, expressed in kilohertz. The higher the sample rate, the clearer the sound seems to be. Most music released today is 44th kilohertz. Nintendo's stockpile of stock sound effects appeared to mostly be at 32 kilohertz. Their recorded or generated sounds would normally be sampled at 22,050 or 15,616 Hz, with some oddballs. And then there are sounds sampled at 5,666 Hz. Not very much. The unused Pikmin takes were at this rate, along with several other sounds that all have one thing in common. They are meant to change speed in-game.
I think you mentioned when I was playing Pikmin 1, the OST for 2 is so good, but the audio mixing is so bad you can rarely hear how detailed it is. Maybe I'll revisit the settings and crank the effects down just a little more so that I can hear the music better. Watch an OST video by Olimar12345. He has timestamps for all the different effects and different videos for Olimar and Louie. Pikmin has got a lot going for it. It's a lot going for Pikmin.
Makes sense for the unused Pikmin voices, they're supposed to be sped up. What doesn't make sense is that the recording
It's Olimar's real channel, by the
for
way.
the Bulbman voices, some of the water, they are meant to change speed in-game. Makes sense for the unused Pikmin voices, they're supposed to be sped up. What doesn't make sense is that the recordings for the Bulbman voices, some of the Water Wraith voices, and the Awakening Woods ambient bird song are also at 5,666. And they're all 100% slower than in the game. That means the game is speeding up these sounds in real time. But why? It's not like their speed slides over time. I mean, perhaps the sound design team was hesitant about what speed these creatures have vocalized, so they implanted a function for the game to change it.
Spoilers? What's going on? I mean, there were different enemies. Was there anything crazy that I was not paying attention to. I gotta turn Joel down. Hang on, I got Joel in the other I got Joel in the other monitor. I'm sorry. Joel's live, by the way. Why are you guys here when Joel is live? You just exit the video before you realize. It's crazy. Chat's telling me actually not to get educated on a topic they're interested in. All right. Okay. I will not watch anymore. Chat cares more about my first time experience with Pikmin 2. I can respect that. It's great. He'll have more incentive to play the game more. Look, we're gonna play Pikmin 2, all right? There's no question about. There's like almost no question about that. We'll do Pikmin 2. I would really love to do a 4-man co-op if I can get a schedule going for it. I think that would be a lot of fun. I was looking at the characters. Here, you guys want to look at the characters for the one mod? I missed what you said earlier. Smaller but extremely dedicated community. I gotta full screen it again. Nah, I don't really need to. We're not gonna be here too much longer. For Pikmin 2. So who do we have here? Wife? Alf, Brittany, Charles. I'm gonna assume, I think these guys are from the newer ones, right? They're from 3? Okay. A lot of custom characters. Also a really good mod, but it's a big spoiler. Pikmar, Olimar, but he's a Pikmin. Rubber Ugly. Luigi from... These are all 3D models. I would kind of hope so. Yeah, I would hope so. It would look really out of place, unless they were stylized specifically as 2D, which would also work. What is that Luigi from? What is that sprite from? Is that from the CDI game, or is that from like an animation? What is that? Who's this? Theo? Hi, Theo. How'd you open the door? I think it might be from Mario is Missing. Can't remember. It definitely is from Mario is Missing. $1993 educational game for the MS-DOS. Big the Cat. Chunky Kong. Cat Kid. Peppino. Classic. Elderly Penguin. SpongeBob. Mike Wazowski. I don't know who Strong Bad is. The Moyai. Rin, I don't know who Rin is. I don't know who Gumi is. Bacho, I don't know what that is. Vaporeon Classic. Spraymar, Olimar as a Squid Kid. Miguel. Quote Balrog. I don't know what some of these are. Minty Mio. Pat 277. Mr. Broccoli. Self-insert pick hacker. Jirachi, Frogger. Froggers, plural. Some of these are the avatars of people who worked on the mod. Okay. Demi-friend, Morshu. I want to play as Morshu. Jeepers, Raz. Still never played, I never played Psychonauts 2, which sucks, because I was like, I actually really loved Psychonauts 1. And I never got around to playing 2. I never heard much about 2 after it came out, truthfully. If I remember, it was like, not as good as 1, but it was still like, it was like, okay. Psychonauts 2 is awesome. I hope so. Because it was like, it was what, 15, 20 years? 10 to 20 years since Psychonauts 1? When it released? Not as good, but still really good? Okay. I'd love to do that one day. And maybe I'd do Psychonauts 1, because that game rules. Shitolox. Rappa, Wario, Purple. The purple slime from Terraria? Ashley from WarioWare and Crewmate. Quote Balrog is also huge in the community. Is that is that the name of one of the devs? Or otherwise user in the community, I'm gonna guess. Jeepers is a character that was going to appear in a fan game called Pikmin New Fortune while we were waiting for Pikmin 4. Got canceled, and they revealed they barely did any work on it except for 2 models, one of them being Jeepers. Oh dear. Oh, I see. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, that works, yeah. And then, okay, begin. What does this actually look like? I actually intended to do this version, but I don't think you can do 1 player. Wait, what the hell? Oh. Oh, it has my save. They pool from the same, like, location. Okay. Well, so what does it look like then if I boot it up? Does it force 2 players? Because that's kind of what it felt like. I want to boot it up. I just want to look. I just want to see what happens. Oh, fuck. Wait, the other guys. Oh, no, that's me. I'm Among Us. I'm not reading this because we're not playing this right now. Okay, yeah, so it's split screen right now. Isn't there a way to not do split screen? Was that an option that I saw somewhere? Because doing 4 people on 1 screen could get a little bit much. Could be a little bit much. I'm going to be very deliberate to not save over it here. It's always on one screen. This mod doesn't have online connectivity. That's why you do it through NetPlay. I thought NetPlay was the online connectivity. Does NetPlay just mimic that? It's like Hamachi. Do not save over it. Do not save over it. Do not save over it. You can do full screen for everyone with this mod. Do you know how to do that off the top of your head? There is a gecko code in the README. What does that mean? What does that mean? There is a gecko code in the README. The only gecko code that is officially supported is the one used for full screen multiplayer through NetPlay. What is a gecko code? It's like a cheat code? NetPlay is just like connecting controllers to the same console. Okay. Gecko codes are things you can alter in Dolphin. It's a type of cheat code. Fuck it, let's learn how to do that. Why not? Where is this? I think base Pikmin 1 ISO has some pre-installed if you want to mess around with it. Gecko codes. Oh. Yeah, this also has some installed, it looks like. Wait, what the hell? Dolphin's cheat system is currently disabled. And then let me grab this gecko code. It's port number, so I'm gonna be player 1. Add the new code. Full screen player 1 notes. Full screen for the first controller port. Dolphin's cheat system's currently disabled, so I gotta figure out how to turn that on then. Everyone use the same code, just change the port number, whatever port they're gonna be. No clue that was a thing in this mod. That's even more awesome. It is very cool. I want to see how the widescreen looks. But I have to figure out where to enable... Cannot be changed while emulation's active. Okay, I gotta close this. Enable. Sheet manager. Okay, well, let's try booting it back up then. Dolphin tends to get messy with widescreen. Usually force 4:3 or 16:9. Okay, I have that all enabled. What is punching mode? Is red on or off? Red is on, okay. I don't want name tags. Single camera cutscene is probably fine. I do want punching. Uh-oh. Oh no, I did this again. Get me out of here. Invalid read from some part of the memory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, they didn't like whatever I did. They didn't like it. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh shit. It said the only working gecko code was the screens one. Oh, are the other ones are also gecko. Oh, okay, I understand. Oh yeah, they're okay, they're same category. Yeah, okay, I understand. All right, we're gonna test. So we'll test them. So hang on, I gotta go turn those off then. Oops. Sheets manage. Okay, turn these off. Full screen player one. Might also be an issue with the mod trying to do stuff that only works when two people are connected. Hang on, I think I know what you're trying to say. Because I don't have... What if I ignore it? Oh, it just dies. Because I don't have another controller on port 2. I'm just going to give that to the keyboard. Port 2 is keyboard now. Let's try again. Let me double check. Cheats manager. Okay, full screen player 1 is activated. Come on. Yeah, okay. I didn't have a port. I didn't have anything connected to port 2, so I didn't know what to do. Why does it know that? Why does the GameCube check for an input on a specific port? I wonder where in the chain, where in the pipeline does it check for an active input, and why does it care enough to crash the game for it? No clue. Guessing it has to do with the ROM hack's code. How does this work for... Oh, it doesn't. I don't think it does. No, you can't do 2v2. No, you can't do 2v2. I don't think you can do 2v2. Because Miyamoto knows you're hacking. Fuck. Ah! No, I can't do PvP. Was PvP that bad? I thought it was kind of cool. Well, okay, hang on. Let's make sure that I can still like boot into the first the main game. You'll send Nintendo Hit Squad after you. You will die in your sleep tonight by coincidence. Pretty fun mode. I enjoyed the PvP mode. That's really all I played of Pikmin 2 because it didn't have native co-op, as far as I remember. No, we discussed this. I liked it. I thought it was cool. Oh no, hang on. No, there was the co-op mode. It did have a co-op mode. Oh, it crashed again. Uh-oh. Ignore. Oh no, okay. Just ignore the problem. Yeah, just ignore the problem. The dimensions are off again, though. Are they? Why are the dimensions different now? What happened? Why does Morshu look like this? Maybe I don't know if I want to be Morshu. He scares me a little bit. Mother fucking Louie. Get out of the safe zone. Beat them. Die. How much damage am I doing, I wonder? He's dead. Louie is down. Most of the models look pretty cursed. I'd have to imagine. I kind of just want... How hard? It would be way too hard. I don't know how ISOs work. I don't know how to package them or take them apart. I want more shoes. Yeah, there he is. Is he just out? If you die, are you just out for the day? I can't bring him back. He's just dead. He's fucking dead. So I could just grief people and beat the hell out of them until there's one left. And that's how we determine who is like the winner for the day. Why are the dimensions... Oh, because it's not full screen. Hang on, let me see if that fixes it. Okay, that fixed it. Yeah, it's because I didn't have it in full screen. How necessary... Oh no, hang on. No, I don't even have all of the other options on because I can't with this mod. I want Morshu, but it's just a static... Not static, that's not true. I want a GIF. The Morshu dancing GIF. I want the... I want that. I want a clean cut of just this as a GIF that as a 2D sprite, so that it's always like looking at the camera, because that's how those are like rendered, right? Something like that. I don't even need animations to like. I don't need anything about. I don't need animations to work. He doesn't need a throwing animation. I just want Morshu gliding. I want like, it's like a, what are they called? Next bot. I want like a Morshu next bot in the game as my playable character. You see the vision? Chat gets me. Like the trees in Mario 64, but a gif of Morshu dancing. Yes. I appreciate all the work that whoever designed this model, I appreciate the work they put into it. But I'm looking for something crazy. Because this scares me. This scares me a little bit. Okay, well hang on. Now I want to see something else. Now I want to see... I'm loading up some other... I want to try the other gecko codes. Maybe. Maybe? The gecko codes. Maybe they didn't like that. Because I tried yeah, okay. I tried launching it. You have to launch the game to disable the codes. So I launched it with the full screen player one thing, and it didn't like that. Pikmin 1 should have a ton of them. I mean, Pikmin 2 also has a ton of them. Pikmin 1 is action replay codes. Wait a second. Am I crazy? Hang on. Wait a second. Wait, did Pikmin 2 actually not have any co-op modes because they were all versus? I swear to God, there was like a co-op game mode. But these are all versus, aren't they? What was Z? Was this Z? There is. There's mission mode, but it unlocks later. Okay, there was co-op. Okay. Do they still have verses in the newer Pikmin games? Oh my God, it's so smooth. This is weird. This feels weird how smooth it is. Ah, I'm getting agita. What was that music? Guys, I'm getting heartburn. It's too fast. It's too smooth. I feel uncomfortable. Just 2 times speed. Is it actually? Is it? The bread bug is stealing Blue's marble. Wait, they're stealing my marble. You fat bastard, stop that. You don't need that. It runs twice the speed to render at render 60. Oh. Well, okay, let's see. What happens if I turn it off, then? Turn off 60. I probably have to reset for that to take effect. You're telling me this is running at 2x speed? The widescreen works really nicely. It's definitely 2x speed. Damn, that's like my expert. These are my Pikmin experts in chat, and they're telling me it's going way too fast. God, fucking beat the hell out of this guy. Wait, did I turn it off? Okay. Alright, we'll try. Let me reboot it. Pikmin Professor is what you would like to be known as? Alright, my Pikmin Professors. Is this still 60? I turned off the 60. What is this? Hostile territory. This is normal. Let's see. I need a side-by-side, I can't tell. Here's what we're gonna do, though. We go. Come on, Pikmin. With me. What are all these gleeby deebies? There, get the orb. Oh shit. Get him. Look out, you damned fools. Oh! Oh my god, they're dying. I'll cover you. Doesn't know about electricity? No, I don't. I also legally haven't seen the water hogs yet. I can't interfere, this is just nature. You guys can do it. Make me proud. All other hazards give you time to whistle them back. Electricity is just an insta-kill. Going for realism, I see. We lost one. Hold Y and walk up to a bomb. If I have time for it, I might not. Oh, yeah. Wait, what the hell? New mechanic? Oh! That does a lot of damage. I won. I did it. Oh, only in this mode. Oh, okay, only in this mode. That was cool. Look at the faces. Oh, I didn't notice that. Louis is pissed. Louis is fucking furious. And Olimar is like gooned out. Hang on, I got a really cursed emote that you guys might not like. If I can find it. No, not that one. He took the arboreal flippery. What the hell does that mean? The arboreal flippery. Frippery, sorry. Literally one-hit death is the literal translation. It is actually a leaf from a Japanese maple tree with like a heavy wink there, although it is easily confused with a marijuana leaf. In the Japanese version, Olimar's journal entry states that the treasure has a strong sleep-inducing effect, and states that he might want to try it someday, as he has not been able to sleep well recently. Journal and the sales pitch also denote that the wrong amount of it can lead to eternal sleep, with the ship calling it a dangerous drug. These notes were slightly altered in the Switch port. Its name in the Japanese version means one-hit death. The leaf is red in the European version, as well all regions of the Switch port, presumably to drive away the comparison to marijuana. The red leaf version is reused from an earlier set of treasures found in the game's discs. Japanese maple tree. Is this a real thing? Or are they having a laugh? Are they having a laugh? No, it actually looks like that. Marijuana leaves are 7, and these are 1, 2, 3. These are 5 that I'm seeing. Some of these are 7. Huh. Can you actually smoke them then? Can you smoke a Japanese maple tree leaf? No. No, I'm not seeing anything about that. I'm not seeing anything about that. I think it is supposed to just be... I think that is just a marijuana leaf. Well, okay. They're a different species, so whatever chemicals are found in this leaf, I guess, could affect them that way. Let me translate this. Hang on. Oh, no, wait. Okay, I can't hover over it. Ichi Koro. What is that one? Ichi Koro. You gotta give me a second. Fuck. I got that one mixed up because there's like 10 of them that look like that. The other ones, then you have Oh Ray. Da? That is Da? It's really hard to tell. I thought that was a circle. Which threw me for a loop. Darn it. Alright. Yeah, I'll take the L there. What is this video? I lost Firefox. There it is. Terminal montage. These are fine to watch, right? I don't remember if it was the... I don't remember if it was this channel, but some of the older stuff, or like one of these channels, was kind of like weird. What'd that say? Please don't re-upload my videos. Ooh. Ooh. I think I am gonna have to watch this. Guys, you can check out Terminal Montage Pikmin Speedrun. I don't think I can watch that on stream because I just acknowledged this. I'll have to watch that later. It's also a little long. 4 minutes, a little long. I have to pee. Sprout posting has some weirder stuff. Maybe you've seen that. Sprout posting? It wasn't like specifically Pikmin. They do Pikmin. No, it wasn't like specifically Pikmin. It was like one of the animation channels. I remember watching, like, I know the Left 4 Dead 2. Like Left for Speed, I think is the one I'm thinking of. I mean, these are 15 years old, right? These videos are 15 years old. They're not going to age. These are like new ground tier videos, so they're going to be like a little dated. They're a little dated, right? They're a little dated. Would you guys believe that I was in like middle and high school when I watched stuff like this? It's a little dated. What if we're taking this base as Pelibot? We're taking the base. Great segue. Well, how long have we been going? 2.5 hours. Do we hard pivot Do we take a break and then hard pivot into EU4? Do we try to learn EU4? What is this? Sprout posting compilation. I'll throw it in the other monitor, sure. You already drank coffee, so you're staying up? Alright, we'll learn how to do EU4, I guess. Fucking why not? Dash is doing Apex Legends, so he's not gonna be around for a little while yet. All right, guys, we're gonna learn EU4 in a little bit here. I have to pee, so we're gonna take a break. I gotta find my music tab. Let me get this ready. Okay. I'm gonna end the recording for Pikmin 2, for the Pikmin 2 part of the VOD. Hope you guys enjoyed that last hour of not Pikmin 2 of nothing that had anything really to do with it. And I'll see you on the next time that we do Pikmin 2. Okay.